Don't ever beat him after midnight.
The arrogance of man betrays the control. And not the other way around.
Game over, man. Game over.
Please, we can kill it.
Wolfman's got narcs.
Nobody trusts anybody now.
Come on, you hate. You want to live forever?
Now what?
But no matter what happens, Godzilla will win.
And we are back for our top 10 countdown for the top 10 favorite monster movies from us over here at the Monster Movie Stop Down for 2022's Halloween. Got your host, Sludge, here, co-host across from me.
It's Mark.
And the master from Texas.
Ruben.
And the old man is starting it off with our number 3. We have made it to the top 3.
Yes.
So these are the best of the best, or at least our favorites of the favorites, or so to speak. So, yeah, Mark,
I remember
number
going,
3.
I remember going to the Rivoli Movie Theater in Muncie, Indiana, and had to go check out Alien. Comes in at number 3. I think
Dang good one.
Very scary movie, and the way it ends up, if you're claustrophobic, it'll drive you crazy being stuck on a spaceship with this alien. Great movie, great new monster at the time to come out just to scare the pants off of people. And you look at it at the time, it was unstoppable. Nothing was going to stop the alien, and so. Overall, I think the special effects of this movie were fantastic. When you get out, and we're in the midst of all the pods, when the pods open up, make your skin crawl, the face huggers, everything that was out there, Alien is my number 3.
Very, very good one. Kickstarted a great series. And, of course, the character Ripley by Sigourney Weaver. Fantastic. I agree with you. Definitely deserves to be in the top 3 list. I remember the scene when Tom Skerritt's going through the vents or the airways, and he comes up that one and turns, and it just jumps right out at him. Dude, that's stuck with me forever. Forever.
That and popping out of the chest.
That scene is so iconic.
That just made you, just lose it on that one.
Ruben, thoughts on that one?
Oh, man, that is one that I wrestled with. And it's a great film. It's groundbreaking. I think it's groundbreaking. I remember when it came out, I saw the movie. I even bought the book that was just basically the screenplay. And I remember, I think I was in 8th grade or so, and we'd have to read a book and do book reports. And I wanted to do it on aliens, but that nun had one criteria. It couldn't have been a screenplay. She let me do aliens.
She ruined it.
Because no, that's a screenplay. That's not a real book. I'm like, well, yeah, it is. It's a real book. Here it is. And I wanted to do my report on aliens, because I had read it already and I really enjoyed it. To me, it like Predator, like I discussed a day or a couple of days ago. It was the dawn of a new era of monsters. So I just thought it was great. Very original. Definitely belongs on the top 10. And thank goodness that that it was included because I dropped it on the criteria that one of you guys would pick it up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's no doubt one of us is going to. So yeah, number 3 for Alien works really good. Ruben, what do you have for your number 3?
So my number 3 is a movie that's very nostalgic for me. It's 1975's Jaws.
There is a creature alive today who has survived millions of years of evolution without change, without passion, and without logic. It lives to kill. A mindless eating machine. It will attack and devour anything. It is as if God created the devil and gave him jaws. This is Universal's extraordinary motion picture version of Peter Benchley's best-selling novel, Jaws.
I just found out that a girl got killed here last week. And you knew it. You knew there was a shark out there. You knew it was dangerous. But you let people go swimming anyway.
It's all psychological. You yell barracuda. Everybody says, huh? What? You yell shark. We've got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July.
Is it true that most people get attacked by sharks in 3 feet of water, about 10 feet from the beach?
Yeah. What we are dealing with here is a perfect engine, an eating machine.
We're not only going to have to close the beach, we're going to have to hire somebody to kill the shark.
Bad fish. But I'll catch him and kill him.
Did you hear your father? Out of the water now!
This shark, swallow you whole. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
That's a 20-footer.
25. 3 tons of them.
Hurry up, he's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me. Now! Shoot! What's the deal? Give him room! I can't, he's trying to run! Oh! Cut it quick! I can't hold it! Hurry! Break it up! Brody! Everybody out of the water!
None of man's fantasies of evil can compare with the reality of Jaws. Roy Scheider, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss, Jaws. See it before you go swimming.
Oh,
That's
Very
yes,
good one.
yes.
Very good
Yeah.
one.
yes.
You know, we're introduced to Bruce, which was broken more than he worked, but that's okay. I just remember standing in line for that movie. That one was actually in a Cineplex, four screens. It was the biggest in Corpus, and you know the door was around the corner from where the theater, and the line was around the corner. And I remember standing in line in the Texas summer because this got released. This was, you know, one of the arguably this was the start of the summer blockbuster. You know, we can argue what qualifies as a blockbuster, but this one was one. I remember my brother taking me to see it. That scene, you had plenty of great scenes in that movie, but that scene at the very beginning when that poor girl is just out there swimming
Oh,
and she's attacked.
Yes.
I mean, that is just earth shattering to me. It's like, man, it just makes you think, and that movie had a great impact on society and on the movie scene. And I just remember people being scared to go to the beach. And this is a beach town, So it was even a bigger impact. So that movie I just when making my list, I said I gotta include it. Looking at it now, of course, it's pretty tame compared to others, but for me, back in '75, and my brother taking me to see it, that was another big nostalgia. I just could not leave it off the list.
Very, very good one. Me and Ruben talked a little bit before about Jaws, and that was one that went up and down all across my list too. That was, but I knew somebody was picking that one. Definitely did this one. Very good choice for that one. Huge staple. All right, my number 3, and this one has caused some controversy as far as the the ranking, at least amongst us in previous episodes. Has to go to Gamera 2: Attack of the Legion. I know, I'm a Godzilla fan at heart, but I have stated before, when it comes to quality and how good the films are, man, it's hard to top. Gamera 2 is one of the best.
隕石落下地点は四国の南西約1キロの地点多忙状態に出動要請
今朝方から市の南部一帯でもあちこちで異常が報告されてるんですよ
オペレーション移動体通信基地局回復できません
酸素濃度 78%通常の4倍あの隕石と何かまさか宇宙生物作戦開始は2000札幌中心部6キロ四方は間違いなく壊滅だ
あれはカメラカメラが私たちを守ってる
主がお前の名は何かとお尋ねになるとそれは答えた我が名はレギオン我々は大勢であるがゆえレギオン
あなたカメラの心が見えるのカメラは生きてます必ず復活しますだってカメラはレギオンを許さないから
小型レギオン負傷確認いけない最大出力で頼む
火力をレギオンの頭部に集中しカメラを援護しろ
俺らはここで一挙に殲滅する巨大レギオン最終防衛ライン突破します
Gamera 2, the real guardian of the universe.
Okay, so I do have to ask a question. Now, what number was your 1954 Godzilla?
Number 4.
Okay,
number 4.
Just checking. I just make a note of that. Make a note.
We almost made it through a top 10 without a controversy. Look what I did. But Gamera 2, it had to go to number 3 for me, not only just because, the amount I watched this film. I love it. To me, I just thought it was as flawless as a monster movie as there could be. And it just barely over the original Godzilla 54, because I do rank those two so close, and the only reason why this one gets a little bit higher is because this one just was perfect. You had everything from the little aliens in the subways, people being killed, blood and guts, to the suits on this were outstanding. This is the best Gamera suit, I think. This is the best man in the suit I've seen out of any kaiju film, whether it's Gamera, Godzilla, Yongary, it don't matter. To me, the expressiveness in the face of Gamera, you could see when he was hurting, you could see when he was upset, you can see, you saw every bit of emotion for him. And the character development of Gamera himself in this film was fantastic, especially because the whole trilogy, he's got character development. But for me, this one it just special effects, story, acting, cast, everything from start to finish, soundtrack. Even just everything. To me, there was not a flaw in this film, and that's the only reason why I just barely topped the 54 Godzilla. Plus, I watch it so freaking much.
I'm glad you clarified that.
Yeah, I got to. I mean,
Make
got
sure
to.
that-
I mean, because
yeah,
it
make
was
sure
very
that-
hard. I mean, because Godzilla 54 is iconic for a reason, but there was just very little bit that nudged us went above, and it deals with really just the quality of the film overall. For me, at least.
And I agree with you as far as the Gamera movies. It's definitely the best of the Gamera movies. The quality is there, the special effects there, everything in very, very enjoyable watch movie. Good pick.
Yep. Plus, it's got a Yoko Fujitani on it, so
there you go.
That was my Phoebe Cates.
There you go. Well, this one, I've seen the Gamera films before we started doing this show, but I didn't appreciate them until I got to watch them again and actually review them with you guys. And now they've grown on me. Have they grown on me as much Godzilla films? No, they haven't. But Gamera is actually, Is it? But I understand. I understand that because I made it sounds like when we made our list, we're not talking about what's the best film, or we're talking about what is our top 10 films. It doesn't matter whether they're good, bad, indifferent. It doesn't matter. It's like this is my top 10, and I'm glad a Gamera film made it on there because Gamera, especially for Sludge here. I mean, there's a lot of nostalgia there for him. How much does he watch it? He watches it a lot, So does it make it a superior film to 54? I would say no, but that doesn't mean that it's not his favorite. You know what I'm saying? Godzilla Monster Zero is not the best film in the Godzilla franchise, but it's one of my favorites.
Very good, very good point.
I think it belongs on there. It does belong. And my list is, as I was going through it, there's films that there's films that were better than House of Frankenstein and Universal that I could have picked. I could have picked Frankenstein versus the Wolfman, but I didn't. I picked that one.
Yep,
because
nostalgia
that's the
plays a
one
huge part in why we pick what we pick. So
good pick.
All right, that is our number 3 on this countdown. And, of course, you guys got another Monster Movie Stomp Down card today. And, man, we're harking back to that 1954, and we had to give Ruben a little bit here. So you got the Tarantula today for your Monster Movie Stomp Down card.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I love the picture for it because it's just the creepiest picture there is of him out there. And we're pretty stoked, man. We're getting down to the wire. Number 2 is next. We'll see you tomorrow.